The students are marching tomorrow because of our courses being suspended. Our courses being suspended due to government budget cuts, which is very unfair because we did not ask for the government to cut our budget. You do not cut the budget on education because this is our constitutional right to be going to school and having proper education. Courses that are being affected by this campus lockdown or courses being suspended are courses like TV production, radio production, sound technology, fashion design, African performing arts. There are quite a number of courses that are being suspended because of this. This is more than 140 students that are now sitting at home not doing anything because the government cannot provide monetary and the human resources that we need currently at the College of the Arts.
Currently, the students have received letters that states that the courses for first and second year are postponed until further notice. Students were informed that they will be called in July to be informed about the stance of the institution. In addition, the budgets have also been delayed graduation ceremony for 2016 third year students. Initially, the graduation ceremony was supposed to take place on the 6th of April 2017. But due to the said financial constraints, it was postponed until the 6th of July. However, this is not the final date, so we sit in limbo. How is it possible that students have to travel from different regions and then be rubbed with a letter in their faces saying the school is postponed? These students come from different regions and they have to travel far with money that they already do not have. How is it possible that budget cuts have affected our education to such an extent? Is this what Harambee calls for? I don't think so. What will happen to the future? It is quite disturbing that the same government that advocates for the empowerment of Namibian child through education cannot fulfill its promise of quality and inclusive education in all spheres of the Namibian child. If education is free for all, why put ours on hold?
School was supposed to start today, which is the 12th of June, but last week we had a student meeting and all the students were informed that classes are suspended or they're postponed until the 7th of July, when our directors and our HOD and the rector have sat down with the ministry and the PS to formulate a plan on how to generate funds for us, because we have systems in place where if the government can't provide us with money, there are specialized services where we have people from outside who are already in the artistic industry who are supporting us with lecturing part-time. My final words would probably be that the students are very disappointed in our government because we were told about something called Harambee. Harambee was supposed to be in place and nobody was supposed to be left out. And now we are sitting with a case of injury to one, injury to all. For us to be able to go forward and to have a vision called 2030, things like this cannot be happening. Our students should be allowed to go to school in a manner where they don't feel like, oh, I'm so scared tomorrow I might not have a lecture. Oh, I'm so scared next month I might not graduate. This is ludicrous. But I hope that the government will act fast, that the minister will act fast and hear out our cries and hear the voice of all the students here currently, because now there's about 150 students here who are willing to go in March tomorrow to make their voices heard.